next to me. Even if I told you I could never let you go, I'm not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a
Morning all, welcome to this morning's stream, back with the Aussie Crit Crushers. What we've got, 2 races back to back, 4 laps each, short, sharp, hard efforts. First one's 4 laps of Crit City, Downtown Dolphin. Then we've got about 15-20 minutes in between. Then we jump over into New York City. We're doing 4 laps Laguardia. Took pretty much all of last week off the bike. Just feeling really tired, a bit run down. Doing a lot of racing. Obviously with lockdown, training hours have increased as well. Yeah, I was feeling pretty run down at the end of 2 weeks ago, so didn't do much. So this morning, first race back. Could go either way. The legs could say not ready yet, or they could be ready to smash it. We shall find out in just over 4 minutes. Doesn't seem to be too many people in this morning's race so far. 14 riders, including myself, just now in the pens. Cat B. Certainly looking on Zwift power. A few more than that, not many to be fair. 19 riders signed up for race 1. Just under that signed up for race 2. Looking at the start list, a couple of riders signed up in the wrong pen. Don't see any of the guys that we've been scrapping with over the past couple of weeks. Hey Josh, how you doing? Certainly in race 2, David Leckenby is signed up, and he's been on the podium there or thereabouts in all the races that we've done in this series. I don't see him in the pens. I don't see him in the list. Race number 1. Okay, minute to go. Let's stick our music on. Let's get on it. Standard start. Zwift race. Hard out the gate. Thanks, vegan stew. Always hard to tell how we're going to do. Even with doing a warm-up this morning, well, warm-up, we turned the legs over. The actual first half lap of this is always a shock to the legs. Not sure what's going on with the riders nearby. Showing riders in DCAT, not the riders that I'm riding with. That's very strange. Josh, yes, I'm a contractor. So I'm not a full-time Zwift employee, but I'm contracted on a permanent basis to do work for them, broadcasting, racing. Chuck that power up away. I like this new update in the companion app. If you don't like a power up, just hit the bin, get rid of it. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to go all 4 laps without a power up though. Something's not right on today's event. All the riders seem to be on course. Normally it's a culled event. You only see your riders. So, that guy in the red, I don't know. Am I meant to be chasing him? Not sure. Obviously the one in the yellow and black stripes. I know that he's in my event. Yeah, I don't like my start. Turns into who can hang on to the tails of the A's the longest. It's not a fun race. I think that guy with the True for All jerseys in my cat will follow his wheel. Penultimate lap. Yeah, Jason, not fun. Riders everywhere, I'm getting confused, which is not saying much. My old foggy brain. And morning, Lee. Sorry, I didn't see the message come in there. I need a third screen. I thought 2 would be enough. I need a third one so I can get Zwift Power open. Then I can see who's around me. Race Davy. Beast Davy. Trouble is, vegan. You look on the screen, riders nearby isn't showing anyone. So I don't know where Beast Davy is. I'm assuming that's him passing me now. Smart thinking, vegan. I told you, brain's a little bit fuzzy. It's strange. It's obviously a new bug because it wasn't like this last week. Okay, here we go. Last lap. There's our Davy. And this is pretty annoying. Could be as annoying if you were on a longer course, but obviously with a crit circuit, just going round and round and round. Very easy. Get confused. Okay, last time up this climb. damn it! Worth a try. Had the ghost power up. Typical. Now that the race is over, I get the aero. Which, to be honest, is mostly everyone's favourite. You just sit in the wheels, 400 to go, ramp up the watts, hit space at 300, off you go. But never mind. 8th. MPA got nearly drained out there on the last lap, so that's good. That shows we worked it hard. 331 watts, 4.1 average. Not bad. Only a 10-minute race, so of course your average watts are going to be higher. Normally that course balances itself out because you've got the climb pretty short, but then you've got the rollers, and you've got a longer race like 16 or even the stupid ones that do 20 laps. It balances out because you can sort of cruise down the rollers, but with 4 laps you've really got to stick at the front. Anyway, Jason, I've just seen your message. Facebook, I don't know why it's not, chat's not rolling. But yeah, it would have been good to win that sprint. However, yeah, true, kick up the rollers. Yeah, could have gone a bit harder, let's be honest. Anyway, 2 races, got 14 minutes. Just cruise around here a little bit. Yeah, actually, what's this? Team Fellows Racing, not many heart rates. I know. What's that about? I mean, fair enough. A lot of pros on Zwift just now, and they have the option putting their heart rate in or not. Some of them will have a heart rate on during their sessions, but then when they save it, little message pops up because they've got a pro account. The click button says remove heart rate data. But of course, this is not a pro race. Pretty much all these riders should be wearing a heart rate monitor. Although I've not checked the rules for the Aussie crit. Might not be a requisite. Quite a lot of race organisers are now making sure that you have to have heart rate. Even if you're in the Bs. It used to just be the A's, then it was B's for the podium or all podiums. Then it's just it's everyone does their own thing now. Anyway, we'll take that after a pretty hellish week off the bike. We'll take 8th. The end of the day, the workout. Reese Davey is a junior. I don't mind losing to a junior. Absolutely not. Josh, I always have my heart rate on. Purely because I've been kicked out of one race when my heart rate failed. I had a massive faux pas, lost the race pretty much as soon as it started because I noticed that I hadn't paired my heart rate. Stupidly pressed A on the keyboard whilst racing. That was stupid. Won't do that again. And I've been kicked out of another race when I did a dual record. My trainer, my pedals didn't match. Error with my pedals. They've now been replaced. Back on the bike, but we haven't set up the dual record today. Better doing it on longer races to see how it works. Anyway, there we go. MPA is pretty much back up to where it should be. Nearly at 10k. Just got a wee quick like that. Grab. Okay, there we go, 10k. That'll do, we'll hit join. I'll create file on Strava, so that's one race done. I'll start going crazy with notifications. There we go. Now, hopefully, we're in the pen with the B riders this time. That was pretty confusing. Hey Josh, so you say you want to do something like Newbury. Take it you mean an event. Oh, I see. I mean, you want to race Newbury event. Yeah, that'll be on. I think the thing is at the moment, a lot of people that work for Zwift are working from home. That includes obviously the people who are in charge of the event calendar. They're under a lot of pressure. There's also a hell of a lot of events on. A huge backlog of work. There are unfortunately some occasions where events get missed completely or the information's incorrect. or more often than not, recently up a little bit later than normal. I would say being Newbury going to be going ahead because they're obviously in the calendar for every single weekend and midweek race. I don't know when. Yeah, there won't be any reason from Newbury that they've stopped, and it's probably just a case that whoever's doing that aspect calendar, probably not their only job. They maybe just haven't got to it yet. I know certainly last night was also a big crash on the event page. I couldn't access it at all. I was trying to sign up. What time's it meant to be on? Newbury Velo Weekend TT. I can see in the listings Saturday 10 o'clock. 10 AM GMT. Then Sunday, I got the wrong day. No worries, Josh. Yeah, Sunday, 10:05, Newbury Velo Road Race. The big foothills weekend. Right then, let's get started. Four laps, Laguardia. Two extra riders in this one. Low listed has been a crit crusher. This is a more of a steadier effort. A little bit longer. Circuit itself is longer, so I think we're on about 12k pace. 13k. Whereas the Downtown Dolphin's only 8, so ever so slightly longer. Less turns. A couple of little rises. What I found is it's a steadier effort. Doesn't make it any easier, obviously. Absolutely hate waiting around for the next race. Rather just crack on, do it. So we just got a minute to go. Quick peek at Xert. We nearly got a breakthrough. That final attack. Only averaged 226 watts. That ride. Maxed out at 968. Bad. A bit harder, I think. Anyway. Pumped our threshold up by 3 watts. Right, let's get on it. 30 seconds to go. Back up there. That window open. Whew. Fingers crossed. No bug in the rider list. Okay. This time we have a rider list, that's good. However, everyone else is on course. Nope, the bug is not fixed. I spoke too soon. People using breakaway burritos just to sit in the pack. I always wonder if that's people that accidentally pressed the button, don't know what the power-up's for, or maybe they're not on the companion app so they don't have that new option of just binning power-up that you don't want. You're a lot less cynical than I am, Stu. That's pretty crafty. Tobin hates you. Interesting username. Not really. I played a lot of other sports when I was younger. Cycling was more of a hobby. 2012, came back into it. And then round about 2017, started racing. Bearing in mind, now 46, and unfortunately, living in Scotland, there's not a huge amount of races to take part in, unless you want to race with the 2-3s. Tried that in my first season, not doing that again. Blowing out the back, full threshold, 50k an hour, horrible. Also until maybe the last year, haven't really had time to take part in racing. So, yeah, still a Cat 4. Unfortunately, COVID came along this year. Started off the year pretty well. First race, middle of February, pretty rubbish. Went into March. Second race, did alright. Didn't place. Third race, took out this year's race bike for its first spin. Picked up 4th. And was feeling strong. Had 3 more events in quick succession at the same place that I picked up 4th. On successive weekends. But unfortunately, that's where COVID then struck, and the race bike's now over there gathering dust. Yeah, unfortunately, if I lived somewhere like Preston, within an hour's drive easily, I could race Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, all through the summer. But you can only do what you can only do. So just crack on. Zwift racing. Try and maintain fitness. A lot of people talking about this year. Can't see it happening. Certainly not in Scotland. Yeah, I'm kind of like that, Tobin. I mean, I might have a different opinion if there was a local crit race. There's a circuit about 45 minutes drive from here. It's built 2 years ago, barely been touched. Such a shame. If there was a crit on there, late August maybe, I might consider going, maybe, but certainly driving 3-4 hours, nah, not convinced. Yeah, that's the thing, see, I was driving down the night before, staying over, or even, last couple of times, I'd jump on a train, like 6 AM, certainly not going to be sitting on any trains anytime soon. Oh. You wouldn't think it from the MPA figure, still being above 1,000. But my legs are howling. Spot on there, Tobin. Best not to add to it. All these nutters queuing up at Primark, McDonald's. Like, is that really the most important thing in your life? After 12 weeks? Ridiculous. I stay in as much as I can with the kids. Go out on a bike ride. I go to work. I work in a small office of 4 people. A studio, I should say. And that's it. That's all I do. And I'm going to keep doing that till I feel otherwise safer. Right, here we go. Last lap. Who the hell are they? Another race just finishing. Leckenby's just in front of me. Yellow wheels. Shit. Shit. Oh. Oh man, that really hurt. Tobin, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Vegan stew, thank you very much. Fun to watch. It wasn't fun to do. It was one of those type 2 funs. I'll enjoy it later. But I'm lying flat on my back on the floor in a minute. You absolutely come and join in. I mean, it's tough. It is only 4 laps and you underestimate it. Certainly, the first time I raced, I'll be honest, I like Downtown Dolphin. And very easy to move up on that course. So I'm sitting back at the back of the pack and I'm just like cruising along thinking, right, cool, plenty of time to move up. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wait. only 2 laps to go. So, yeah, 4 laps is harder than you think. And then doing the race straight up, well, 20 minutes after. Tobin, skinny guy, well, not me. This lockdown absolutely came at the wrong time. 1, can't race my bike when I was coming into pretty good form. And 2, impossible to lose weight. So I'm still sitting at my winter weight, 81 kilos. It's just too difficult. Trying to get back down to 73. Although to be fair, 46, pretty hard ask. 73 is what I weighed when I was 18. Anyway, Dolphin bell lap. Not a big fan. I find getting up those rollers rather than up the little cobble climb, I find that harder. And then the other thing with the bell lap is coming down that cobble climb. Camera. There we go. Coming down the bell lap, coming down the cobble climb. You've got to keep the pressure on because it's such a short, steep descent. People attack. So Tobin, totally right there. You have to keep it on. There's no recovery. Yeah. The other thing, Great City, is that they've sneaked in a wee auto brake on that hairpin. You definitely have to get the power on coming out of there. And of course you're into the climb anyway, so it's like extra power. Woo. Anyway, nearly up to 14k. Go down. The lower you go, the less draft advantage it has. Very true. Wish they would fix the draft though. It's absolutely stupid that a pack goes faster. The individual riders at the front are pushing. Stupid. You watch a big pack. Riders constantly churning. Now yes, it is partly because you've got no control over your speed, you can't brake. You're just on the power, off the power, on the power, off the power. But it's also the pack dynamics. When you get in that little churn at the front, drags riders through. That's why it's almost impossible to get away from a pack. Fingers crossed, at some point, new pack dynamics are used for the broadcastable races. Make it into the everyday game. They've tweaked the dynamics for racing. It certainly creates much more exciting broadcast. One thing I've found out is that I do less power, same speed. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just no rest, constantly on the pedals. Whereas out on the road, you've got so many little micro recoveries. Even freewheeling, still in the bunch. So it's a good training tool. I don't think it was ever meant to be a exact replication of how drafting works out on the road. Done a good job. They could certainly tweak it a little bit further. Must do some work. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to put it off. Anyway, absolutely fun chatting to you. Tobin, you, Josh, who else was in the chat earlier? Team Fellows, and that was it. And then over on Facebook, Jason, my coach, And Lee, right on, gents. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Keep those hands clean. Look after yourselves and each other. Stay safe. Right on.